Hi there, welcome to Digital Access Pass. My name is Veena Prashant. In this video, I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how you can use DAP to create and deliver your online courses. Now, DAP comes with a built-in learning management system. When you use DAP, you will not need another learning management system for your courses. You can do it all in DAP. So in this video, I'll show you how you can use DAP to build your courses using DAP's course builder. I'll also show you how you can gamify your entire course experience. What this means is how you can use simple gamification elements to increase student participation, increase motivation, and get them to take your desired action, which in case of a course would be to get them to finish your course, right? Because so many students that start the course do not complete it. So there are different ways you can get your students to actually fully complete your course. I'll show you how you can do this using DAP's built-in gamification system. And I'll show you how you can add different types of quizzes to your lessons in DAP. I'll show you how you can add a blocking quiz where users have to complete the quiz and pass the quiz with a certain grade to be able to go to the next lesson. So all of this is configurable in DAP. So I'll take you behind the scenes to show you step by step how you can quickly and easily do this using just DAP. So after you install and activate DAP, you will find DAP in the WordPress dashboard. Click on it. It will bring you to the DAP dashboard. Here, go to products and click on courses. It will bring you to a page like this. You will find a list of all of your courses here. This is a new site. I don't have any courses yet. So I'm going to just click on this to add a new course. So I'm going to call it how to create an online course using DAP. Go ahead and save. So this is the DAP's course builder. And you can see there are different tabs. You just need to complete each one of these tabs. Course name and description. I have already entered this. And an image for your course. You can enter that here. You can upload an image here. Save and next. So select a course structure. So here, my course structure is modules and then lessons under each module. But if you have just lessons and no module, you can select this option, just lessons. I'm just going to use the default option, which is modules and lessons. Now, course progress, you can allow access to the next lesson in your course only if the students click on the Mark as Complete button to indicate that they have completed the current lesson. So this is the default option. You can also set this to no restrictions where students are allowed to skip lessons. Or you can enforce the lesson order in some of your modules. So you can select the modules where you want to enforce these rules. So I'm just going to select option number 1, course outline. Now this is the table of content for your course. Your students will find a list of all the modules and lessons and the ones they have completed, ones they have not yet completed, all of that on this page. So go ahead and give your course outline any name you want here. And you can always create a different one or you can update the name later. But DAP will help you create this page automatically. You don't have to manually create a page like this. So I'm going to give this a name, course outline, click to create. Now DAP has created this page in WordPress. If you go to WordPress and edit this page, you will see there is a shortcode there. That's all it is. So you can always edit that page, update that page. Just make sure that the shortcode is there somewhere on that page. The shortcode is what will allow DAP to display the table of content for your course. Save and next. Step number 3, billing and access details. Type of course, is it a free course or a paid course? If it's free, set this to free and set allow free sign up to yes. If it's a paid course, there are different options, one-time fee or subscription. And if you want to offer a payment plan, select the subscription option. And then you can enter the details here. Do you want to offer a trial? Yes. In that case, is this a free or a paid trial? All that details you can enter here. And subscription settings. So here, say that it's $30 a month. And monthly billing and total number of payments. So here, if it's a payment plan, you can set this to fixed and enter total number of payments. So say that 12 payments of $30. So this is how you would set that up. Or if it's unlimited subscription until cancellation, you can set this to unlimited. That's up to you. So here, I'm going to go ahead and change this to a one-time fee. So it's a one-time fee of $50. This is just a demo course. So I'm just going to set this as a one-time product, save and next. So now course template. There are 2 different options in DAP. First option, which is the default option, is you can create your course content in WordPress using whatever page builder you like. You can design it, format it, however you want. And you can just let DAP know what content is going to be part of this course. That's it. So you can select this default option. I want to use my own page builder to create my lessons. And then in the lesson builder, you can let DAP know what pages or posts in WordPress are going to be part of your course in DAP. That's it, really simple. Now, if you don't want to create your course content in WordPress, you just want to create it all in DAP as you're building your course, you can do that too. This is a really powerful option. I want to use DAP's built-in template. So if you select this, it comes with its own course creator, course builder. So you can set up your entire course content in DAP. You don't even have to go to WordPress to do anything. DAP will automatically insert all the right shortcodes on each one of your lesson pages. All the lessons will look the same, except of course the content. So you can select this option. So here I'm going to go ahead and select this option to show you how this works. Do you want to switch? Yes. So you can see here, this is how it's going to look. By default, currently we have this one template, but everything is customizable. Now this is the course template. What this means is every single lesson in your course, it's going to have the same format because this is the global template. This is what will be used for each one of your lessons. Whatever elements you add here, just remember that it will be applied to all the lessons in your course because this is not the lesson template. This is the course template, right? So all the lessons will inherit from this same template. They're all going to look the same. So here you can see these shortcodes are already here, one for progress bar and another one for course outline. So in the front end, when your students log in and they go to your lesson pages, they're going to see a progress bar in the left sidebar at the top. They will also see a course outline that will show them what lessons they have completed, what's left. So you don't have to manually insert any of the shortcodes if you use DAP's built-in course builder. So this is the difference between using DAP's built-in course builder, which is this one, and using WordPress for your course content. If you use WordPress and create all of your course content in WordPress, you can do that. Just remember that you will have to manually insert these shortcodes wherever you want it to show up. So there are three main shortcodes that you need to insert on your lesson pages if you use WordPress to create your course content. Now, these are optional shortcodes. You don't have to add these to all of your lesson pages. But if you want your students to see their progress, how much progress they have made, and the course outline on each one of your lesson pages, then make sure to enter these shortcodes wherever you want on your lesson pages. That is only if you are creating your lesson content directly in WordPress. If you're using DAP's course builder, you don't have to do anything. It's already there. And the other shortcode that you will need is a mark as complete shortcode. Again, only if you're using WordPress to create your content. Now, I'll show you how you can get those shortcodes, where you can get the shortcodes from that you need to enter. Now, shortcode is going to be the exact same for all the lessons in your course. It's not going to change for every lesson. So once you grab it from here, just update all of your lesson content in WordPress with the same shortcode. Again, you only need to do this if you're using WordPress and not DAP for your course content. Any element you add here, you can see it opens up a customizer right below the element. It's super easy to customize it. So say that you want to change the color. Now you want to change the text color, for example. Really simple, right? But whatever you add here, just remember this is the course template. It will be applied to all the lessons in your course. Now this section is the only thing you can't edit here because this is where the lesson content will go. So when we go to the lesson builder to add lessons, I'll show you how you can update this section. But otherwise, this is all you'd have to do. This is the course template. If you want to add something here, you can. Otherwise, everything is set here. If you like this format, just use this. I'm just going to remove this from here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Save and next. So now we have a course template, right? So every lesson in this course is going to have the exact same structure. Only thing that will be different is the actual content that goes into each lesson. Lesson builder. If you were using WordPress for your content, you will be able to let DAP know what pages or posts in WordPress are going to be part of your course. That's how that works. But in this case, I have selected DAP's built-in course builder. So I'm going to select this option. So lesson builder, click to add a module, go ahead and save. Click to add lessons. I'm just going to call it lesson 1. Now this is the lesson builder. So here you can see this is the customizer. You can add different elements here to build your lesson content. I'm just going to add a video element here. If you want to add a heading here, for example, right about this, you can add it. And I'm going to call it introduction. And if you want to change the color, you can. So let's go ahead and change it to blue. All right. So here, this is the default video. Now you can see here, if you select this element under video, this is a YouTube video, but if you have an external video link, that's what you want to enter, you can select this option. Now, if your software, whatever you use for your videos, if it comes with a shortcode, you can use this shortcode element. You don't have to use the video element in that case. Just drag and drop a shortcode element and enter the shortcode for your video player here. And then here, I'm going to just select YouTube as the option. So this default video is already here. I'm just going to leave it there and go ahead and save it. So it's a really simple course, a video course. And you can add different elements. Let's say you want to add a divider right below it. You can add it. You can see a customizer opens up right below it. If you want to customize the style, you can. Super simple. if you want to add a testimonial, if you want to add an image, all of this you can do here. And one more thing I didn't show you earlier when we were building our course is that you can see there is a template setting here. If you want to increase the width of this entire template, you can. If you do not want to display, if you want to display tabs here at the top, you can do that too. You can say show tabs, and you can see here it shows the tab. Now you can edit it and you can change it to say whatever you want to say. For example, if you want to call it content, you can change it to that. If you want to add additional tabs, you can say click to add more tabs and continue to add more tabs. All right. So I'm not going to save this because I don't want to add tabs, but I just wanted to show you how this works. All right. And then if you want to hide the sidebar, which is right here, if you want to hide the sidebar, you can do that. And all of this will be applied to all the lessons in your course because, as I said earlier, this is the course template. All right. So whatever you change here will be applied to all the lessons. So here I'm not going to hide the sidebar. I want to show the sidebar so students can see the progress bar and the course outline on all of the lesson pages. All right. So let's go ahead and complete the lesson building process. So here we have added our first lesson. Let's go ahead and add another lesson. I'm going to call it lesson number 2. Save and next. All right, back to the lesson builder. So here I'm going to have another video. So here I'm just going to replace this default video with a different one for lesson number 2. That's it. And again, it's a simple YouTube video I'm using for this demo. And so video shows up here. Anything else you want to add to your lesson, you can do that here and then go ahead and save it. So lesson number 2 is done. And again, you can add different elements, whatever you want, and even a call to action. So if you want to add a button somewhere right here, for example, and click and edit, everything is click and edit. There's a customizer that opens up right here. So if you want a call to action, you can add it here. So really simple. And so as you can see, if it's a really simple course, you don't even have to go to WordPress. You can just do it all in DAP. And it'll be much faster than going to WordPress and creating your content in WordPress. All right, let's go ahead and save this. Save and return. Now I have 2 lessons in this course. You can see here there's an option to add a quiz. So here I'm going to come back to this and show you how to add a quiz. Now one thing I want to tell you is that you need to install and activate our Smart Quiz Builder plugin to add quizzes to your lessons in DAP. So all you have to do is create your quiz in Smart Quiz Builder. Smart Quiz Builder is one of the most powerful quiz and survey plugin for WordPress. There's so many different things you can do with this plugin. This plugin is actually free with DAP Elite license. All right, so this is Smart Quiz Builder Manage Quizzes page. You will find a list of all the quizzes. Currently, this is just a demo site. I have an assessment quiz and a personality quiz here. So you do have to create your quiz in SQB. And it's so simple, really easy to use quiz plugin. And you can use it even if you don't have DAP. But if you want to add a quiz to DAP, you'll have to add your quiz here first. And then you can set up everything else in DAP in terms of the blocking rules and all that. But you do have to create your basic quiz right here in SQB. So basic settings, display settings, there are so many different options. You can sync it with different platforms. You can select one of these templates for your quiz. And every screen is click and edit and fully customizable, right? It's a very advanced quiz plugin for WordPress. So you create your quiz here, you add all the questions. So you see here, I have 5 questions in this quiz and lead generation form. So at the end of the quiz, if you want to get them to enter name and email. Now you don't have to do this when you use DAP and you are adding a quiz to your DAP lessons because users are already logged in. You don't want to ask them for their name and email here. So this can be turned off when you add the quiz to DAP. I'll show you how to do it. But if you use it outside of DAP, you can get users to enter name and email, outcome screen. So here you can create different outcomes and you can get SQB to display different outcome screens based on the score they got. And that's pretty much it. And it gives you a shortcode at the end. So first you have to create your quiz in SQB. And as I showed you, it's really easy to create different types of quizzes in SQB, whether it's a personality quiz, assessment, scoring, survey, and an option to add polling. That's coming soon as well. All right. So back to DAP. So after you add your quiz in Smart Quiz Builder, in DAP, you can see under Lesson Builder, you will find this Add Quiz button under each lesson. So say that you want to add a quiz to this lesson. Go ahead and click on it. And here you can connect a quiz. SQB integrates with DAP. So DAP picks up all the quizzes from SQB online marketing test. It's an assessment quiz. Do you want to give your users points when they complete the quiz? So if you want to create a gamified course, where you give your users points for different actions. For example, when they sign up for your course, when they purchase your course, when they log in, when they visit a certain page, when they share your content, or when they complete each lesson, when they complete a module, when they complete your entire course, or when they complete your quiz. As far as complete the quiz, there are different options here. You can see you can give them points when they complete your quiz. You can say, for example, I want to give 5 points to users that complete this specific quiz. And should the points be awarded only if users pass the quiz? So you can do that too. So here I just have 5 questions in this quiz, and I want them to get at least 3 questions right to be able to earn points. So this is an assessment quiz where they need to get a certain amount of correct answers. That's how it's graded. And do you want to give users points on a retake attempt? So you can do that if you want to give them points on a retake attempt if they didn't pass the quiz. So this message will be displayed as a popover in the right bottom corner of the screen, so they can see this message pop up. When they earn points by completing the quiz and by as long as they do it based on the rules that you have set. Now, is this a blocking quiz? If it's a blocking quiz, you can say, yes, it's a blocking quiz. And this is set to yes in this case. So users need to pass the quiz or just need to complete the quiz to be able to go to the next lesson. So blocking quiz means they cannot go to the next lesson until they pass the quiz. Because if it's set to pass the quiz, that's what it will do. But if it's set to complete the quiz, they just need to complete it to be able to go to the next lesson. So here I'm going to set this to pass the quiz and set it to 80%. Do you want to allow users to retake the quiz? If you want to allow them to retake it, if they didn't pass, then you can set this to unlimited retake attempt or limited attempts, and max limit you can set. So here I'm going to set this to no retakes. So do you want SQB to automatically insert the quiz? On your lesson pages, this is the default option, and SQB will automatically insert the quiz right before the mark as complete button on that lesson. So this is the option I'm going to select. Otherwise, you can manually add the quiz shortcode anywhere you want on your lesson pages, and this is the shortcode right here. You can copy it and insert it wherever you want. But if you use SQB to do it automatically, you don't have to do anything. It will show up on its own. Now here you can have all questions in your quiz on the same page, same screen, or you can have one question per screen. So they answer that and click on next. They can go to the next question. So all questions will not be on the same one if you select this option. I'm going to select the first one. Do you want to display a start screen before the quiz? So if you want to display a start screen, then you can select this, but I want the questions to just show up directly on my lesson page. So I'll turn this off. Do you want to display final results after the quiz? Do you want to display correct, incorrect answers? Yes. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now this quiz is connected to lesson number 1. Save and return. All right. So I'm just going to have this quiz connected to lesson 1. No quiz for lesson number 2. Save and next. Now gamification options. You can gamify your entire course experience. There are so many different things you can do to motivate your students, encourage them to keep going, to complete your course. The industry standard average course completion rate is less than 5%, which means less than 5% of people that start your course are actually going to complete it. If they don't complete your course, how are they going to get the results that you promised? So this is why we added the gamification options to the course builder and DAP. It's going to definitely help you increase your course completion rate and motivate your students so they actually complete what they started. So there are so many different ways you can motivate your students. You do need to activate our Game of Points plugin to gamify your course experience, whether it's giving them points for different actions or releasing a bonus or animation. All of these options will only work if you have activated our Game of Points plugin. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to install and activate this plugin. Everything else you can do it right here as you create your course in DAP. Really simple, all right? So here you can see lesson completion. There are so many different things you can do here. If you want to send them an email when they complete lesson number 1, for example, you can set this to yes. All of this can be configured at lesson level. So you can send them different messages for different lessons if you want, and go ahead and save it. So DAP will automatically send them this email. This can be changed. You can change this to whatever you want. Use any of these tags right here in the email you send to let them know, great job, completed this lesson. There's this much more pending. Keep going. You're almost there, right? So all that you can send in an email. Display a message right on the screen. So if they complete the lesson and click on mark as complete to indicate they have completed it, whatever message you want to display right there on the screen, right below the mark as complete button, when they click on it to complete it, you can enter the message here. So here I'm going to turn this off. Award points. So here, this is another really powerful feature. How many points you want to give users that complete this lesson? I want to give 1 point. Can users earn points if they retake this lesson? No. Do you want to give points only if they spend a certain amount of time on each lesson? If you want to enforce how much time they have to spend on this lesson to be able to earn points, you can do that here. Display a message. So this message will be displayed if they earn points, right? To let them know that they have earned point by taking action, by completing the lesson. So you can add a message right here, and this message will be displayed. Again, all of this can be customized. Save. So here, bonuses. Another really cool option that we have here is, so when users complete a lesson, if you want to give them access to another product or a course or a free consultation with you or a gift, you can do that under the bonuses tab. You can let DAP know what other products or courses do you want to give them access to when they complete this lesson. All right. So this can be configured at lesson level. So you can give them different gifts when they complete different lessons. Another way to motivate your students. Right now, this is a demo site. I don't have any other products here. I just have this one course. That's why I'm just showing it. Right. I'm going to set this to no here. Animation. Now here, you can display a fun animation to celebrate their achievement. When they complete a lesson, congratulate them, and also display a fun animation. Just convert your lesson experience from a typical experience to a really fun experience for your students, right? So here you can select one of these. I'm going to just select this. If you want to upload your own animation, you can do that too. Go ahead and save. So this is what will be displayed when they click on the Mark as Complete button to indicate they have completed lesson number 1. I've set this up for lesson number 1. And that's it. So these are the different options I want to add in terms of gamification and course points. So here you can say if you want to give users points when they complete the entire course, you can enter that here. Go ahead and save. Now badges, you can also award a badge to your students when they complete this course. Badge name and description. I'm going to call it course completion badge. Save and next. Badge design. So here you can select one of these built-in badge images. I'm going to just select this one, or you can upload your own. And this will be displayed as a popover. It's going to pop up right here in the left bottom right corner of the student screen. This is just another way to motivate your students. And it will also give you a shortcode that you can publish in your members area so your students can see all the badges they have earned. Let me show you how you can do this. All right, so you design your badge pop-up right here. Save and next. If you want to send them an email when they earn a badge, you can set this to yes. You can also send an email to let them know they have earned a badge. So you can also enter a message that will be displayed when they earn a badge. And badge shortcode right here, you can see you can copy this and publish it in your members area. So your logged in members will find a list of all the badges, not just for this course, but all the badges that they have earned in your membership site for courses, for products, all of it, right? Again, to use these gamification features, you do need to have our Game of Points plugin installed and activated. Rest, you can do it here, but you do need to install and activate it. That's it. Here, if you want to send your students a welcome message when they buy your product, when they sign up, then the welcome message is right here. You can update the content. This is how your users, your students will know how they can log in, where they can log in from, and what's their email and password to log into your membership site. Now, another really cool option we have here is course reminder emails. DAP is one of the very few membership plugins. I think DAP is the only membership plugin that supports this. So here, a course reminder email, you can send your users an email to let them know that they have not accessed the course in a specific amount of time. Really powerful feature because, as I mentioned, majority of students that start the course do not complete it. And they intend to complete it, they want to come back, and they want to come back and complete it, but they get distracted, lose focus, and never come back, never complete the course, so never get the results that you promised. So the main thing for course creators is to get students to complete the course. All right, so here you can see, send this email if the user has not accessed the course in how many days. So if you want to send an email, if they enrolled in your course, didn't start for 7 days, or they started but didn't complete the course and have not accessed the course in 7 days, you can set the number here and it will send them an email if DAP recognizes that they have not been active. So total number of times this reminder will be sent. So every 7 days, if they are still inactive, it will send them the reminder. You can set the max limit here. So here you can enter from name, email, and this reminder email will be sent to them to let them know that we noticed you have not yet completed this course. You have already completed this many lessons. How many lessons will let them know how many they have completed. So for example, it will say you have already completed 4 lessons. Great job. You just have 2 more lessons left. Lessons left will let them know how many lessons are still left for them to complete. And you are almost there. Please click on the link below to complete it. And it will also send them a link to the lesson they were on last before they left and never came back. All right. And a really powerful feature, and it will definitely help you increase your course completion rate. So let's go ahead and save this. Then move on to next step, certificates. If you want to award a certificate, we also have a very advanced certificate builder. You can click here to create your certificate, and then it will show up in this drop down, and then you can award them a certificate when they complete the course. Save and next. Settings page. Here you can let DAP know where's the sales page for this course. What's the error page URL? This is the default page. So users, if they try to access a lesson to which they don't have access, or if they are not logged in and try to access your lesson content, they're going to see an error message that says, sorry, you don't yet have access to this course. Click here to get access. And it will link to the sales page you have here. And redirect. So by default, DAP will set this to point to the course outline page that you created earlier in step number 2. But you can change this. So this is the page to which users will be redirected if they only have access to one course, which is this course, and they log in. This is where they will be redirected when they log in. But if they have more than one course, you can just send them to the member dashboard page. You can configure that at global level in DAP setup config page, and you can let DAP know what's the page to which users should be redirected when they log in. Do you want to give admin user access to the course automatically? Yes, I want to give the admin user access, and save and next. That's it. The course is ready. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you are using WordPress to create your course content, you will have to enter these shortcodes. Now, these are not required, but it's good to have on each one of your lesson pages so users can see course outline and course progress bar. But you need to definitely add a mark as complete button to each one of your lesson pages. The good thing is these are going to not change for every lesson. You can see it's the same for every lesson. You just have to make sure that you enter this shortcode, copy it from here, and enter this on your lesson pages that you create in WordPress. And that is only if you're using WordPress for your content and not using DAP's built-in course builder. But if you're using DAP to create your course, just like I showed you in this demo, then you don't have to enter any shortcodes because it will already be there. You can see this is the course summary. This is the first lesson link. This is the course outline link. Let's go ahead and take a look at the course outline. And again, this is just a shortcode. You can design this page using your page builder, design it however you want, and just make sure to insert this shortcode. Let me edit this page and show you. You can see here, all it is just a shortcode. You can insert it wherever you want. So if you want to, for example, use Thrive Architect, this is my page builder. If you want to take it out of here, insert it in your Thrive Architect page, built page, you can do that. You just make sure that it's there somewhere on that page. All right, I'm going to click on Start to start with the first lesson. That's it. You can see here, this is my first lesson. I'm just using WordPress default theme. I have not designed this page. So this is just the WordPress default theme. And you can see it looks pretty good by default. You can see there is a progress bar at the top. There's a course outline right here. And I didn't have to enter any of this. This is all automated by DAP. And I have the video right here. And you can see this is a quiz because users have to pass the quiz to go to the next lesson. You can add whatever content you want in the lesson builder. All of the content is going to show up here in the content area. And let me go ahead and complete this blocking quiz. Next, which one is not the stages of a sales funnel? I'm going to go ahead and complete this quiz. See results. All right, you can see here it says, congrats, you have earned 5 points by completing this quiz, right? So this is the message I had added there when I added the quiz to the lesson, and it's showing here as a pop-up. And I'm going to go ahead and mark as complete to mark this lesson as complete, and the animation is showing up. It's showing the message, you have earned a point by completing this lesson, because I added several gamification elements. So all of that is taking effect. And let's go ahead and click on next lesson. So that's it. There are only 2 lessons in this course, and I have now completed this course. So as you can see, this is how easy it is to build an entire course using just DAP. And yes, you do need a couple of our add-on plugins like Smart Quiz Builder and Game of Points. But most of the things you can do it directly in DAP. You don't even have to set this up other than creating a quiz itself in SQB. But most of the other things you can do as you are creating your course in DAP. So as you can see, DAP it does not just come with a learning management system, but it's a really advanced learning management system that's designed to not just be easy to use, but also help you get your students engaged, get them motivated, and get them to actually complete the course. I hope this was helpful. My name is Veena Prashant. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us. I also have a Facebook group for DAP users. It's not for support, but if you have any generic questions you're not sure about, you're welcome to post it there. I'll be happy to help you. There are other DAP users there as well. Thank you so much for making the time to watch this video. Bye for now.